November 2nd, 2021. We're in the month. It's fun, but I feel so much better. Normally I'm at work, but I didn't have a ride, so took the day off. Normally it would be Cosmos. My first break. Yeah, it's a pretty nice day. Did got up kind of early. It was so dark out. I'm doing it live instead of just like record using the phone's like camera app and recording it due to lack of storage because I'm already out of storage. And my like cloud thing, like the photos, it always maxed out and I have like 1 million because about a year ago they announced that like used to have like unlimited like photos, but if they're like high quality, like if they, I think if they're like less than like a certain size, then would be like the original, but like doing out, and I was like kind of cool that you don't have to worry about it filling up my phone, but fortunately they had to change it, and I think it was the end of May they changed it. And to me, like, I'm a hoarder, I'm a photo hoarder. Yeah, so yeah, it fills up so fast. Yeah. So, because that way, in fact, I don't even get warning when it shuts off. Just like, it shuts off, and sometimes I don't even get like, it doesn't even save the video. So I just lose it and just a waste of time. But since I'm using the native YouTube app, I can't choose what camera I'm using. I think it's probably using the primary camera or the ride or the one on the bottom. I'm gonna cover the camera that's on the bottom. Well, if the phone's like vertical, like it has two cameras stacked together, then there's another camera like kind of between the two, but like just on a between the flash and the microphone. Not like I'm gonna put my finger on that middle camera. Yep, it's that camera. See, I'm doing it on that top camera and that middle camera. See, I'm doing it on the bottom one. Yep, yep. That's a primary camera. Wait, what? I'm zooming in. Oh, yep, same camera. Yeah, doesn't use that other camera. So only problems out there playing up there. Zoom it, but it's not gonna be as crisp. So that's better now. So yeah, con gas is getting really pricey here. In fact, I think we're about to break that record like 9 years ago. The minimum's $4 in Cal, and our greedy Democrats love ripping off taxpayers. They think our taxpayers are made out of money. I think Jamaican tries to hear that tax. Because sales tax isn't the only tax to pay on gases. It's like additional taxes. There's like a nationwide taxes. That's nationwide. And there's like a state taxes. That's like how Caltrans makes money. The company that works on highways and freeways in California. That's how they make money. Like, you have to send that money we pay at the pump and what was that? Registration or car, they handle tax. Last year when the pandemic started, like it was really cheap. It was like $3 sometimes left now. It's $1.50 more, so it's made a huge dent and it might get worse. Yeah, there's this like small town in like somewhere in California off the coast. It's like $8 a gallon, and you want to live there. Maybe in like 5 years, it's gonna be. Look on the bright side, somebody will cost $10, more than $10 because of they can't fit the thing. Yeah. Remember like 20 years ago when gas was almost 20 years ago, like 2003 when gas was starting to get expensive. I remember like back in like 7 years ago, like 2014, early 2015, and when it got really cheap. I miss those days. I wish that would be normal. I think because like seasonal plant there is like the summer plant, but I think they're like selling even longer than a year. Because I wish to use it winter way more, but yeah. Also markets, especially where I used to live in the desert. And the housing market's really hot right there because it's a resort town or tourist town. Houses are selling hot cakes over there. Like, a lot of them like these big investors for running like Airbnbs. You know what that is? It's an alternative to a hotel. You actually like rent a whole property or house instead of renting a small one, which is a big bedroom that has 1 or 2 beds and a bath. Might be okay for a couple, but for like a family, it's no fun. And like these investors that are taking advantage of it. There's also like other investors that buy houses and they flip them, they like remodel them, make them look nicer, more modern, but people don't like that. They take advantage. But this house is like goes on the market. Like, okay, it's a nice house, and boom, the investor snaps it up. They just buy it first, boom, remodel it, then they make a big profit. Boom, the next person sells it. It's another investor that's an Airbnb investor. Then, boom, becomes an Airbnb. It's making the rent go up. 10 years ago, like you easily find a house out there for the triple digits. You can find it for less than $1,000. You can find like that's one for 300, even like $750. You can find like a 2-bedroom house. But now even like an apartment like that's already in the triple digit. But hopefully that's a bubble, and hopefully that pretty soon that bubble's go here sometime next year. I know with the recession, like freaking early 2006, so not too long after I moved into that, moved into a new house, like housing market was really hot. You know, houses were crazy because that's when like I think in like there's like where I used to live, they're building a lot of these nice fancy homes. They're kind of big, like was living in. They have like a lot of bedrooms and stuff, 2-story houses. That was a big thing in the 2000s. And boom, that bubble burst. I think that's what caused the recession. It's crazy, like you have to have the bail out. Lost the airline. Schools have to do crazy budget cuts. It's crazy. Like GM had to do. They were about to go bankrupt, so they need help from the government, so they do bail out. Don't have the best internet right now. I'm on Wi-Fi, but yeah, but the reason why I'm doing live because due to lack of storage, and Delta's like they bought North Northwest. Next April 2008, like, Northwest was going bankrupt, so Delta say, yep, I think we'll go buy it. They did transaction, then in October, Delta officially bought it, then they go start, like, phasing out Northwest. Like, they're still gonna have the hubs. They're gonna still have most of the planes, except, like, because at the time they're flying, like, really old planes. They even have some planes from the 60s. They have, like, a bunch of those old DC-9 planes they have. That was, like, kind of cool back in the day. Oh, they even have these old school planes. Because I think they were actually going to get rid of all of them right before that plan's gone. But they kept the hubs, like, the Northwest name's gone and the livery's gone. But they're going to keep the Delta name and branding and stuff. Would just be an airline. You got like 2 hubs, Detroit, Minneapolis. So they started like get everything closer to they started possibly, and they only had one common plane type they shared. The 757, that's the only plane type they had in common at that time. So I tried to phase it out in 2009. They also started painting their planes. The only planes that didn't get painted were some of their DC-9s, their 30s and 40s. I think in early 2010, got the operating certificate, and Northwest is dead. Then other flag airlines merged, and after that, later that year, United and Continental merged. And they kept the United name, but kept the Continental logo and livery. The Chicago-based United acquired the Houston-based Continental, and by spring 2012, Continental family was retired. And 2013, American and U.S. merge. And then it was finalized in 2015. Mergers take about 2 years. I hear a dog. Yeah. We only have like, I think American's the unofficial flag for the United States. Also in 2008, so retailers that we offer their lines. So I can't do this. Now Kmart's probably on their way out, because I think I'm gonna show you some things that won't exist in 2023. Because we're less than 2 months away from the new year. 2022 is less than 2 months away. After it's 2 months ago. In fact, we are now closer to 2022 than the end of August. Yes. Could you believe that? So these things probably gonna be gone next year. I'll show you. I don't know how much to be honest. These are my projections, but not to be honest, but they're most likely gonna be gone next year. So things that won't exist in 2023, things that are they're gonna probably go away in 2022. One is, I think Kmart's not gonna exist in 2023. They're probably gonna be defunct by then, because they only have like less than 20 stores left. So it's not like they're on their way out. So yeah. looks like maybe sometime next year they're actually go. They might business, and that's gonna be a sad day. No more blue light specials, and they're just go like, because you might see their fate next year, so might just close what's left. And iconic retailers could be no more, it could be no more. Or some miracle could happen, like another company could buy them. What's the next things that belongs to such usually? Xbox Live for that 360. Because the original Xbox came out 20 years ago in late 2001, and like, but Live didn't came out when it first came out. It came out like a year later or something like that. Then the 360 came out in late 2005. It was 4 years after the original one came out. Then in early 2010, they retired Live for the original Xbox. So then the one came out in late 2013, and the most recent one, the XS, came out in a year ago. So I'm most likely gonna see the here, that's an Airbus, like an A320 or something like that. When I say A320, it says that it's not strictly A320, but it could be A319 or A318 or A321. But they make that like noise when they fly by here, because if you're about to land in like LA or Ontario or Orange County, like they're going down there descending, but they're still way up there, but they make that like noise. Fix something with the fuel pressure or something. Yeah. I think tons of like install this like little simple device on there, helps make that noise go away. I know if you want an A320, if you go inside when they're about to like start the engines in, they also make like a barking dog, even if that have flew on it, but if you just see of like an A320 like leaving the gate or something, it goes wah 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 wah, something like that, but not exactly like that, but it's the power transfer using for the hydraulics. It's one system that's getting pressurized, and it's pressurizing another system because it has three systems, and they refer to them by color. One's blue, one's yellow, one's green. Yeah, and that's how it works. Okay, back to so I think that, well, it's not called Xbox Live anymore. They renamed it to Xbox Network, but I think for the 360, it's probably going to retire it. Maybe the same thing with the PS3. I think that they'll shut down the network, but this hasn't been confirmed. I haven't seen anything, but it might be. Let's see what's not going to access. The dollar mini at McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's. So I think they still have a dollar mini, but it's probably not gonna be for long, because you know how the inflation's going like crazy. So dollar mini might be on its way out. It's probably gonna be gone for good. Because now, especially if they want to like do $15 an hour minimum wage, that's really gonna make the dollar mini obsolete for them. But yeah, I know a few years ago, like they got rid of it, and like they replaced it with this thing called the McPick, where they have like $2. A small price, big deal. Heard those ads? Thought when I thought that means the dollar menu went away because it was obsolete for them. Yeah, that's how life is. Our economy's inflating like crazy now. Dollars go be nothing. Because our economy's skyrocketing. Small price, big deal. But I think about 20 years ago, McDonald's launched a dollar menu. And they get like a lot of stuff. like it's a $1 menu. So this is like 50 years ago. You could actually get like a meal, but now it's actually to get like an actual meal. It's actually exceeding like $10 now. It's just ridiculous. But watching like 10, 15, 20 years, it's gonna be even worse. Pretty soon, like dollars gonna be like nothing. It's just gonna be like chains like 10, 20 years ago. Yeah. But that's how it's gonna be. Yeah. It's kind of nice, but yeah. But I remember like when recession was like in 4th Street. I was like a sophomore in high school. That was like 14 years ago. Subway was having $5 food. Remember when that was a big deal? Get foot long for $5. I think that's pretty much a thing in the past. That's obsolete for them. Because soon in like 5 years we're gonna have $5.06. $10, $10 foot long. $10. That's inflation, but 10 years ago at Subway you should be able to get like a meal for under $10. To be able to get like a bit long on a like a side like a shit. They don't have black fries, the typical fast food staple fries. But you just have like chips, like Frito-Lay chips, like Lay's or something like that. Then they have like a drink, like fountain drink. They all got for like under $10. Like slow seats, like you get like a regular pizza, what they refer to the hot and ready classic. $5 is not to pay the tax. That's like big deal. I think you like feed your whole family for just $5. It's hot and ready, so you don't have to like call in. You just go in, pick it up. But I think it's like more like $5.50 now. So, you know, it's like the dollar stores. Like they're having like a beyond $1 now. Yeah, that's how it's going. Remember, like many decades ago, they used to have like 5 and dime. That's an obsolete thing now. Should be soon, like in a few years, dollars is gonna be obsolete. They're gonna be 5 and 10, except it's gonna be in dollars. 5 and 10. But like 50 years ago, $20 was a lot of money. Yeah, even $5 was like $20. That was a lot of money. Back like even like 100 years ago, they even had like half cents. Really, like some stuff didn't even possible to it. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. So what else is it gonna exist in 2020? I don't know. I think that's all I know. Maybe the Airbnb bubble is gonna burst. Hopefully I won't be here in 2023. I'll be long gone from here. But now another thing going on at work. I didn't have a wreck because the van broke down. The van because the van that I've been riding is a Ford Transit Connect minivan. Has 7 seats. That's 3 rows. that was my driver like nearly a year. But when I first started that job, I had a different driver. It wasn't even a month. She was only there for a few weeks. A few weeks, and she was trying to quit because we had to work the day after Thanksgiving. But she wanted to take that day off. They wouldn't let her, so you know what? Look like Ruth. So she decided to resign. So got me like just drive like a bigger van. So the usual driver drives like a minivan, but I think right before summer started, that van stopped working or something. So we drove a different van. We drove one of the bigger transits. But the seats in it, it doesn't have the factory seats in Ford. It has like aftermarket seats, and they're really nice seats. They're like pretty cool seats. They're big. They have like individual armrests. And one of the electric fans, like radiator fan, cooling fans, stopped working. So that van like overheated. So I had to take like a minivan, a Dodge minivan. Then he went back to that van, and I think like after summer, I didn't went back to that van. Now that van broke down again. And he also said that like they're gonna like tire that van. Yeah. I've been here for almost half an hour now. I don't know, but what's going on like is what my ride to work like. Before, when I was still working there full time, like on Mondays and Tuesdays, and me and one of my coworkers, like we ride in the same van. Like I get picked up first, and the other guy gets picked up second, last, because he lives on the way there. Because that company, like they're based far away. They're based in like half an hour away. So, then after that, what happened last week, Wednesdays through Fridays, because my other coworker, like he works there part time, and he lives far away. Like he lives like more than half an hour away. He lives in like Banning. So yeah, on the way to his way. So, because we now work opposite days, because I'm only there Monday, Tuesday, and the other guy's only there Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So the guy said that they can't do it anymore. So might only be there for one more month. I don't want to leave that place. So if consider I don't want to go back there. I'm done with it. I'm done with that place. I don't want to go back. I moved on. I don't want to go back. Never want to go back. But I don't want to go do. They might like switch me to the other shift, the morning to the afternoon shift. They start at 7 in the morning and get out at 4. They might switch me to that. What I miss about working full time there, like on Fridays they have good popcorn. We do popcorn on Fridays. I miss that. That's the best place about working out on Fridays. But like when you leave on Friday evening, like it's kind of depressing there. Like it's quiet there, but it kind of feels like a ghost town. But I'm not gonna be there forever. And you know what? I'm not gonna be here forever either. I mean, not even being California forever. I wanna go on a real vacation. This is the kitty, the cat toilet. Because the cats think this is a giant litter box, but it's not. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Might have another video tonight. But yeah. At least I'm not staring at the screen the whole time and just pointing the camera. I'm just staring out the outside. So, because my vision's kind of going downhill. Been like that for 9 years, so nearly 10 years. Yeah, for like 9 years since like 2012. Because ever since like smartphones been around. I'm just addicted. These things are addictive. 30 years ago, when phones are actually phones decade, used it strictly for calling, but now they're like Bluetooth ones, or it's a phone, it's a camera, it's a gaming thing, it's a internet thing, it's a multi-one device, it's an all-in-one. Just been doing it like last year when I've been like staying here full time, like I had more free time. Yeah, it is nice to have like more free time, but then I get bored. But I can't wait till I move out of here, then we'll actually have like more freedom. Maybe get like a second job. But my job's gonna be like a self-employed job. That way I would have a lot more freedom to work if I feel like it. Be like an independent contractor. Go inside. Thanks for watching. Yeah. I tried right now because this video's in whatever you want to call it, horizontal or landscape or widescreen. But when I try to turn the device 90 degrees to like whatever you want to call it, portrait or vertical or tall screen, it says orientation is locked, rotate device back. What happens if I turn it 180 degrees? Same thing. What about this? Yep. Yeah, if you try to do it 90 degrees, or you get this message that says orientation is locked, rotate device back. Yeah, because I'm putting this on YouTube, so if you put it on YouTube, make sure you have your phone sideways. Do not have it tall screen unless if it's gonna be a short video. If you go put it on like anything else, like, well, Vine no longer exists, but put it on Instagram or TikTok, or go put it on a short YouTube video, then you can have a tall screen. Because remember 20 years ago, most TVs were squared. Then started coming out with computer screens like that. Then like it started coming out with like widescreen TVs and widescreen computer monitors, so it's a big deal. And they have like two versions of a DVD. Like some movies, there's two versions. There's like a full screen, or sometimes referred to as full frame version, and there's a widescreen version, or sometimes like they have two separate versions, or sometimes they have two versions of it, but like on separate discs, but in the same package. Or it's 20 years ago, like on two disc set, they have like the primary disc runs like the movie and just sees like bonus features. Sometimes you have like a game you can play if you put it in your computer. Something you can, maybe you could play with the DVD player. I thought that was like cool. Yeah, play it. If you got a DVD 20 years ago, that's like cool. But I'm gonna go now. It's in 35 minutes. I need to go inside. Thanks for watching. Probably gonna have another video soon. And I'll do it in it. Okay, bye.